This video discusses best practices for supporting trans and gender diverse patients after sexual assault.
I'm Kim. My pronouns are she, her. I'm a counsellor at a sexual assault service. My job is to help clients feel safe and supported after a sexual assault. It's essential that support services are places trans people feel trusted, affirmed, and cared for. We've put together some easy practice points to help. Taking the time to communicate your patient's rights is important to help trans people feel comfortable in the consultation and know their options. This includes getting consent for everything you do and letting your patient know they can stop or change their mind. It also means reassuring trans patients that everything they say to you and other clinicians is confidential, and that they won't be forced to talk to the police unless they want to. You might see your clinical environment as neutral and therefore not intimidating to trans people, but that's not always the case. There are some simple ways to make sure trans people feel welcome. You can use affirming patient intake forms, have facilities for people of all genders, and make sure everyone in the team has access to TransHub resources. This is about making sure everyone feels comfortable. Visit TransHub for more information about each of these. It's easy to use your own pronouns every day. Affirming, using, and respecting the gender, name, and pronouns that your patient provides will go a long way to establishing trust. This includes apologising if you make a mistake.
Is she on her way in for her appointment now?
Actually, Greer's pronouns are they, them.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you for correcting me. So they're on their way in now?
It's also helpful to ask what words your patient uses when describing their body, as medical language won't feel good for everyone.
Sometimes it's the little things, like them always using my name and pronouns, that make me feel safe here.
If your record software doesn't have dedicated space, be sure to capture your patient's language and preferences in the notes section. Many trans people have had negative experiences with health professionals, such as not taking their gender seriously or viewing it as a problem. Taking the time to listen and empower a trans patient to make the decisions that feel best for them is part of creating a safe environment.
Many doctors can make a big deal of my gender and can be very invasive of my body. Knowing that what happened meant I felt safe to attend this service.
There isn't one correct path for people who have experienced sexual assault, and it's important to work with your patient in a safe and consent-based way. You can help by offering information and referrals and allowing patients to feel in control of their options moving forward. These should give you a few ideas of how to make your service more welcoming and inclusive for trans and gender diverse patients. For more information and resources, visit TransHub.